You probably know that, Drew. But that's when they revamped the character. They made him bald and they made him like Ultimate Alliance. That's what the game was called. And they revamped Luke Cage, and you know he looks how he looks in the show now. And I'm only 4 episodes in. I haven't finished the series yet. I know a lot of people binge watched and got it in and finished the series and is enjoying it, loving it. But four episodes in, man, I'm highly impressed with the presentation of it, the writing of it, the actors they got attached to it. My man that played Cottonmouth, he just got a nice little swag to him, man. They got him dressed up.
Did you fuck with him when he was on the 4400?
No, I ain't never watched 44.
It was a good show, man.
I remember dude from that last Predator movie that came out.
And I fuck with Alfre Woodard not being a crackhead.
That was a good luck. That was one of the first movies.
I must say, this first movie was being in a positive role, other than she was in some movie that was like a basketball film.
She was in a lot of movies, man. Alfre Woodard, yeah, but you know she
like Penny Hardaway mother.
I don't know what movie was that.
Or some shit?
The blue chick.
What happened?
Laughing at you, nigga. He said, "What you been out of me, mother?"
And she was like, she was somebody's mother in a basketball movie. She's like, you say something like, who? I don't know.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I think she was Penny mother in
Well, I watched the entire series. It was pretty dope. Like you said, I like the writing. I mean, it was a couple of things I ain't really fucked with personally. I mean, because I also watched The Get Down. Too many similarities.
fuck that, man. Get to the controversy.
The controversy.
Anybody fucking with his white wife.
Yeah, that's crazy,
I
man.
always say white ain't right, goddamn. Not even that.
He gonna offend the white
You gonna offend our white viewers, listeners? We apologize for saying.
Ron fuck with the Caucasians. I need my job.
I said until midnight, goddamn.
The views,
12 a.m. y'all good.
the views of Drew are not the
This ain't
views
true.
of the Chauvinist Pigs podcast. Just
But like, what do y'all get to feel about the backlash when it comes to like that certain thing? Like, you didn't know who this character, this actor was until this role, and then now since he's playing like a positive black villain, a positive black character, non-villain. It's now it goes to his personal life, and they're showing pictures of him and his wife posing for pictures. But like, how do you feel about that?
What's interesting about that to me, honestly, all bullshit aside, I was joking about the white ain't right. But no, all bullshit
quote
aside.
unquote on his eyebrows.
His wife is actually an executive producer for Netflix.
Yeah, she worked for Netflix.
She's
Yeah.
actually part of the talent casting, if I remember correctly.
So she put her husband on.
Exactly.
pretty much.
Oh shit, okay, that's cool.
Exactly. So I rocks with her for that and shit. Hell, she probably put half of the people on.
But they was getting like a lot of backlash saying like it was racist because there was no white characters. Where it was like no white characters in the show.
Who said it
You
was
speak a
racist?
little bit more to that because you were speaking about that.
Who said it was
Yeah.
racist?
Yeah, well, you know, online right now, I saw on Complex where a lot of white people are complaining, saying that the show is not diverse enough, and it's like, you know, it's showing, it's basically, you know, having like a all black situation going on.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
How many of y'all watch the Ten Commandments? And I'm sure that's everybody in this motherfucker.
Before you go down that road, let me just ask: how diverse was Friends?
Where did I go back to Friends? You can go back to the show with Barney. What's the show with Barney? How I Met Your Mother. Not Barney like I love you, purple motherfucker. I mean like
Yeah.
Doogie Howser.
Yeah.
Ain't no white people on that show. You know black people on that show.
I mean,
Two broke girls ain't got no black people. I don't believe. Except for like
Sex in the
Gary.
City.
Oh, Gary.
Yeah, one dude.
Much
fucking
as
two
I love
ladies.
Seinfeld wasn't a diverse cast. I mean, you had black.
Most TV shows aren't
Cheers.
diverse though.
Cheers.
America is not diverse. So how can you have a diverse TV show about something that's not diverse?
There's no such thing. You can have attempts at diversity in shows. The show I think that did have some diversity that they canceled the fuck out of real quick. How to Make It in America.
Yeah, that show was dope.
Actually did have diversity. Because I was about to say Entourage, which had no diversity. One of my favorite shows, but
Mine too.
Mine too.
no diversity in that show. Like except for Bow Wow. I don't remember black characters.
We got him for a couple.
You had like 50 Cent here and there. I mean, like, but your core characters were never black.
Those are just like celeb appearances, though. Like like you said, the core characters weren't black. So, how can
We got ballers for that now. Mark Wahlberg made
Okay, that's a new diverse show. That's a new diverse show.
Fuck that show. That shit ain't nothing but an entourage now, bro.
It's
Sorry,
a
Mark Wahlberg.
sports
I fuck with you.
version of Entourage.
It's a good show.
Stand show, bro.
We like it.
I see through you. You real transparent.
But the show, Luke Cage is tailor made for an audience. You know what I'm saying?
For us.
There's so many positives to
It
the
has
show.
to be about us. It's a good.
It's positives to the show.
Bro, that's one of the few black heroes we have in an original Marvel comic. How many can you name that you actually have a natural black hero where he started off and originated as being a black man, and he wasn't switched over like Captain America and Nick Fury 3, 4, 5 times before he was black? Hell, Spider-Man.
We know we don't have a lot of them. I'm just saying that.
So I mean, shit. Let us have what we gonna have. Fuck what they talking about.
You know what, man? The
It's their
fact.
show, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's
That's
their
what we
show.
fuck up though, man. Motherfuckers try so hard to fit in with some shit, man. Like,
It's more so about the message, though. Like, we're letting this sad
It should
shit get us away from what that message is that's being displayed in that show.
Be
His
quiet.
wife, that's his private life. It doesn't matter. What the fuck does that have to do with Luke Cage, the show? Like,
But you-
as long as the show is good, that's all we should worry
I got a
about.
question though. Like, what about Ghost did? G? It's like Ghost got a white wife, and in the TV show, he leaves his
It's black wife.
black wife
well, Spanish.
for a Spanish wife. Is that my Spanish chick?
Spend
Yeah,
the shit.
she's Spanish. She Puerto Rican.
She Puerto Rican? White looking.
Nah, she Puerto Rican. All the way.
All of it.
But she like a DEA.
Hey, these
She
niggas
like
got me
white.
drinking water while they over here drinking beers and shit. Check me out. Got me a glass of water over here. These niggas drinking beers and shit. Yeah. But
Hey,
real
show
talk.
Some positive imagery over there.
But real spit though, I mean, you know what I like about one of the illest things about Luke Cage? They had Dapper Dan on there, which was dope. How they had him on there. They had that,
Yes,
that picture of
yes.
Biggie was dope. They represent hip hop. All the names, every name of each episode is a name of a Gangstar song.
Even when the show comes on, they showing like Lenox Avenue, Malcolm
Yeah,
X Boulevard.
exactly.
They're showing things like that. That's dope.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's why I say
It's
it's
pro-black.
the whole thing about his wife. It has zero to do with the message of the show.
Presentation, yeah.
That has nothing to do with the quality of the show. Now I could see if she was integrated in the show somewhat. I mean, if she's a Netflix exec, okay, that's how we end up getting him as Luke Cage. But aside from that, what the fuck does that have to do with the show?
And we got some positive imagery that you see Rosario
Exactly.
Dawson.
I
Exactly.
mean, she was in Daredevil.
I mean, that's just
Rosario
making
Dawson.
that
I
was
know,
just,
but she's in
that's just
Daredevil.
making the
She's
universe
kids.
fit together. There. That was just making
You said kids, nigga. Kids was that shit back in the day, man. But yeah, man, he got
Butterscotch, nigga.
Drew came up with so many of these actors who have these white women, and really what the backlash is, a lot of sisters are saying, why are these black men dealing with these white women once they get to this successful level? So, I mean, what do you think? I mean, what's y'all point of view on, the whole black man going with a white woman and leaving the sisters alone? Like, my point of view is that, like, it does, to a certain degree, it does make me feel like it's kind of like causing an issue in the black community where it's like, okay, if we're going to progress the black community, why aren't a lot of our brothers, especially prolific brothers, dealing with, our sisters? Is the problem with our sisters? I mean, what's up?
No, but when I think about it like that, like, we don't know them people personally. So we don't know how many sisters he dated, and he probably wasn't successful with the sisters. And sometimes it don't have to be race motivated. Sometimes it can just be like, that's the person who fucks with me. I like who like me.
Exactly.
Shout out to Brian. That's Brian's line. Brian Kendrick. I like who like me. Like, that's the line he always uses. Actually, it makes a lot of sense. And like, maybe I've had a lot of girlfriends. Clearly, they didn't all work out. Sorry,
Yeah.
Shay, ladies. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no white chick right now, but I'm just saying, like, if I had one, it wouldn't be because I didn't like the sisters. It's just the person I vibe with and I connected with, and it worked out.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Sometimes it ain't all, but then when they do make it, then they make it seem like, why he don't fuck with the sisters? It's like, damn, he didn't just get on at fucking 40. He probably been acting since he was 15. He probably had a lot of girls from 15, 16, 17 going on until he got to the age when he did get married, and it happened to be a white woman. So why is that a negative on him? That's not like a negative on him. It's like, I'm sure there's some what are black sisters that date these black men? They can't come up and say like, yo, I dated Amari Hardwick back when I was 20, and I cheated on him for the weed dealer because he had the loud and I wanted to get high, and I ain't had no money to pay him.
No.
I'm gonna put the cape on.
So I gave him a hand job.
I'm gonna put the cape on.
You about to say him?
You put the cake
Captain
on
Saber's
before
sister.
I say my piece.
Captain Saber's sister. Should I save her?
Hey man, variety's a spice of life, man.
What about the sister that was actually rocking with Omari Hardwood?
How you know that? You know,
We don't know.
Name me a situation
But
where a nigga had a sister that was rocking with him, and then she stopped rocking with him. Then he stopped rocking with her.
We don't know what the.
So give me a Tyler Perry. Give me a Tyler Perry movie situation, nigga.
You know. What was you gonna say to me? I ain't gonna put in.
Man, this dude, man, y'all
Oh,
really.
Jason Kidd or some shit.
Nah, man, he was getting his ass beat, and this child, man.
Name me one. Name me one of them. You can comment on this shit too, can't you?
Yeah, somebody.
Y'all had a
Somebody, hold on. Somebody named Phil Jones said real shit, Ryan. You know Phil
I
Jones?
know fucking Phil. That's my nigga Phil.
Yeah, he said real shit, Ryan. He shouting you out, man. He shouting you out, man.
Shout out to Phil for yeah. I don't know, man. Like, first off, I don't subscribe to the narrative that you have to stay within your ethnicity when it comes to love. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to love whoever loves you back. Like you said, your homie said, I like who likes me. That's all that should matter at the end of the day. Regardless if they white, black, pink, purple, whatever, I wouldn't give a fuck. If that person rocks with me and I rock with them, that's all that should matter. His wife has nothing to do with him playing that role. Omari Hardwick, however you say his name, his wife has nothing to do with him playing Ghost. That nigga been acting for at least 10, 15 years. These motherfuckers didn't stop fucking with him until his name was Jason St. Patrick.
Well, look here, I'm gonna tell y'all.
First day up, next day up.
Thank you.
They weren't messing with him, man.
Thank you.
Well, look, I'm gonna tell y'all
Yes, man.
from my first-hand experience. I've dealt with white women. I've dealt with, obviously, I've dealt with black women.
You
But
had some Anglo-Saxon bags?
yeah, man, I stayed in New Hampshire.
Snow, my nigga.
I stayed in-
Snow.
Nigga had some Aspen experience.
Nigga was skiing.
He had some Aspen experience.
Well, look, bro. Well, look, I stayed in New Hampshire for 2 years, man.
Your
So,
credit score went up, didn't you? Every time she licked the
no,
top.
I was young, man. I was
Paid
20.
off your bets.
Dude, I was like 20. I was 22 years old, young. You know what I'm saying?
okay, okay.
I was green. I wasn't really, mentally aware of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Green?
So, when you green, when you just out there. You know what I'm saying? I was naive. So,
Man, I just learned that.
so you know what I'm saying? I dealt with, I was pretty much the only black man there. I only seen two black people in my 2 years there. You know what I'm saying? So,
Damn,
in the
how
white.
did you survive?
How was that culture?
You should write a book on that shit.
Man.
But yeah, man. I mean, it seemed like to me, man, the white women I dealt with, man, they were very. This nigga stupid, man. Yo, they were very, very. It was like in awe of a black man. You know what I'm saying? So anything I
Thought you
did,
played basketball?
I played basketball.
And
I'm from Chicago,
And
first
you
of
tall
all.
as shit.
Yeah, you from Chicago? Oh my
One
God.
question.
What up?
How many bitches did you cheat on her with? Because you should have been fucking everybody in the neighborhood.
Dude, I wasn't committed to nobody. I was just smashing. You know what I'm saying? The whole situation. You know what I'm saying? It was just, I was just up there, young black man.
This pig, right?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it just seems like, you know what I'm saying, right? A lot of times, saying a lot of the white women, they're just so fascinated with being with the black man that, they would do anything for the black man. And that's why a lot of black men, you know what I'm saying, right? I think that they stray towards white women sometimes because they feel as though a white woman, they can get what they want to get from a white woman. To a certain degree, you know what I'm saying, right? When you're dealing with a sister, you know what I'm saying, you got to be more of you can't bullshit a sister. And that's keep it 100. You can't bullshit a sister. And you shouldn't bullshit a sister.
So it was like West Indies Archie?
Say what?
Can't, like Malcolm X, West Indies Archie can't bullshit a West Indian bullshit?
Let me ask this. Let me see what you guys' thoughts is on this. I was talking to one of my friends about this. Just talking about this episode we was getting ready to film today. Not film, but record. And I was like, man, we were just talking about this whole thing about the guy that plays Luke Cage and him having a white wife and overall, well, what people think. And her take on it was she feels like it's something a little deeper. She got down deep with it. She said that her personal beliefs was that she feels like it comes from slavery when the white woman was something we couldn't have. It was taboo for the black man to indulge, you know what I'm saying, and being with a white woman. Therefore, you know what I'm saying, you insert Willie Lynch teachings and stuff that's still going on in this day and age. You know what I'm saying? Boom. She feels like it kind of stems from that, us saying,